Hey, greetings, y'all. Hey, Dr. Z here. Um, I want to share with you an experience that we just had. It has to do with renting cars in the airports. You know, we're business people and we travel a lot and we go to different cities and places and we rent these cars, right? So we just got back from a trip, but we rented a car. Uh, well, I don't want to. I don't want to say where it is to make ourselves liable for any kind of suit or anything like that, but it was a major city on the East Coast, and we were at the airport. And so, a lot of times when you rent a car, they will give you a sheet where you can look around the car and mark where there might be some dents or some damage or something like that. And you turn that sheet in before you get the car, right? Or before you leave. Well, this particular place didn't have that sheet. And when we got the car, my wife is so smart, right? Y'all don't know, but she's really the leader over here. So she says, take pictures. So there were some white lines on the passenger side between the front door and the back door. There was two white lines and there was some damage in between the white lines. So I took a close-up picture of that and a far-away picture of that. And I walked around the back of the car, took a picture, walked around the other side, took a picture, to the front, took a picture. So we had the car for like 10 days, right? We were driving all over the place. And yesterday, we got a note from the car company, right? I will read it to you, right? It says, good afternoon. We have noticed damage on the vehicle you returned on 8/21. To comply with our damage process, please fill out the vehicle incident report below. If you have any concerns or questions regarding the damage, please do not hesitate to reply to this email for additional information. So then they got a link on here, right, of where to go. As most rental customers prefer to use their insurance protection to assist with damage, I want to remind you that depending on the insurance you chose, you may have a limited window of time to report a rental claim, especially for third parties involved. To avoid additional out-of-pocket expenses, we encourage you to complete the form below as soon as possible. We understand that accidents happen and want to keep this process as seamless as possible for you. Last, completing this form will also help you avoid issues with future rentals up to and including termination on all privileges with the particular company. Then they sent a picture with the damage. Now, we took a picture that had white marks on it, as I said, and the damage was in between the two marks. But to send that picture they sent back, they had erased the white marks and they put a bunch of blue arrows pointing out where the insurance. I'm gonna see maybe you can see if I get it in the right place, right? So so reading their email, you can see how they got a scam where they are trying to get insurance money, right? Or you know, they're just trying to get some money, right? It's a scam. So, like I say, my wife is so smart. And as a team, we're kind of unbeatable. So we sent the email back. This is what we sent back. And my wife wrote it. The first thing she says here, guy's name, then she says, nice try with 3 exclamation points, right? The dent was already on the car when picked up. The staff at your location marked the dent with white marks acknowledging that the dent was known. We took pictures when the car was picked up. Attached are the pictures showing where your company marked the dent, along with the date stamp showing when the picture was taken. So you put the picture in, put actually 3 pictures in the email with the date stamp. And then she says, on your picture, the marks were removed. Not sure who removed them because the white marks were still there when we returned it. Hopefully, there will be no further action and the pictures are sufficient to settle this issue. Otherwise, information will be forwarded to our attorney. Hope our valuable time will not be wasted dealing with something that we are not responsible for. And then she put my name on it to sign it. So we just, felt compelled to share because, part of this is sharing what I'm living now. This is kind of how we're approaching posts and videos and things. And so, they say that experience is the best teacher, right? And I would add to that, especially when it's somebody else's experience. So the summary here is when you go and you're traveling and you're renting your cars, make sure if they don't have a form where you can identify damage, then we suggest that you take pictures of any damage, all pictures of the whole car and different parts of it, places of it, so that if you get a letter from people telling you that you damaged the car when you know you didn't, then you'll have the evidence and the proof to show that you didn't damage the car. I hope that you find value in this. If you do, leave me some comments, right? If you've had a similar experience, leave some comments. Let me know. I don't know if this is pervasive or not. I know this has happened a couple of times at this particular place. Anyway, I hope it's helpful. All right, Dr. Z out. Peace and love.